the ticket price. This does not shock me at all. What did I say earlier? The WNBA was about to F around and find out, and these rival teams were going to be in a lot of trouble.
The stadium lights dimmed. The crowd's roar reached a deafening crescendo, and the WNBA felt as though it were finally soaring beyond the clouds. For years, the league had battled for mainstream attention, for packed arenas, for a truly seismic cultural shift. Then, almost overnight, it seemed to explode into the national consciousness. Record viewership figures flashed across screens, sold-out signs adorned ticket booths, and an undeniable vibrant buzz echoed from sports bars to social media feeds across the globe. It was a moment of triumph, a testament to growing interest in women's basketball. But then came a quiet announcement, a seemingly minor setback, a few weeks on the sidelines for one player. Yet, that single seemingly innocuous piece of news triggered an unprecedented financial shockwave that ripped through the entire league, exposing a foundation so perilously fragile it made seasoned sports executives gasp. Was the WNBA's recent explosive rise a testament to widespread, sustainable growth, or was it merely an illusion, a magnificent edifice built upon the singular magnetic talent of one undeniable superstar? The answer, revealed in a sudden brutal collapse of market demand, might just dictate the league's very survival, forcing an uncomfortable reckoning with a reality few dared to acknowledge. Before the whispers of her absence began, the WNBA was riding an almost unbelievable wave of momentum. Every single Indiana Fever game had transformed into a white-hot ticket, a coveted commodity that fans eagerly snapped up, often paying prices upwards of $80 for entry with prime seats commanding far more. The hype palpable, almost electric force, igniting a frenzy that led rival teams and savvy venue operators to embark on massive high-stakes gambles. Consider the audacious move by the Chicago Sky, for instance. They made a bold, unprecedented decision to shift their highly anticipated matchup against the Fever from their usual 2,400-seat home at Wintrust Arena to the sprawling, cavernous 21,000-seat United Center, an arena typically reserved for NBA giants and global music icons. This wasn't a minor logistical adjustment. It was a colossal wager, a clear, unequivocal declaration that one player and one player alone possessed the star power, the undeniable drawing capability to fill a venue of that staggering scale. The league and many within its ecosystem were banking on her unparalleled ability to move the masses. But then the news hit. The whisper became a roar. The magnetic force that had drawn tens of thousands, the player who had commanded prices previously unthinkable in the league, was sidelined. And as soon as the word of her absence filtered through the market, everything flipped. The response was not gradual. It was immediate, visceral, and devastatingly clear. The market, in its brutal honesty, delivered a chilling collective silence that screamed an unmistakable message. We don't want this WNBA. We want her. Without her, the product just isn't the same. The ensuing financial freefall was not just dramatic. It was cataclysmic. That very same Chicago Sky versus Fever showdown at the United Center, once priced at a premium, saw its cheapest entry tickets plummet from $86 to a paltry $25 in a single gut-wrenching overnight crash. That's an astonishing, almost unbelievable 71% drop in value, a dizzying descent from anticipated glory to the brink of financial disaster for that particular event. And this wasn't an isolated incident, a mere blip on the radar. The same devastating story played out when the Fever faced the Mystics on the road. These weren't minor fluctuations, not slight dips in consumer interest. They were thunderous, undeniable declarations from the fans. No Clark, no sale. The demand for tickets was directly, inexorably tied to her physical presence on the court. When she wasn't there, the entire energy seemed to drain from the building, a palpable sensation of air going out of the room even before tip-off, leaving a chilling void where excitement once vibrated. The palpable shift underscored a stark, unsettling truth. The league's much-celebrated explosion in popularity, the widespread enthusiasm that had been broadcast as a sign of broad, sustained growth was, in reality, dangerously and precariously concentrated around one singular, irreplaceable talent.